Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth quarterly meeting of the Mayfair Town Hall. Let's get right into it, shall we? The first item on today's agenda concerns the unusual number of missing persons posters we've been seeing lately. Obviously, nothing wrong with putting up a poster for a missing loved one, but we've been getting some complaints about bogus phone numbers and posters for people who are not missing. A couple of you have even said you've seen your own names and faces on one.
Want to hear more? Then tune into Mayfair Watcher Society. Available wherever you listen to podcasts.
I'm Christopher Walken, and I want to talk to you about Quince clothing. It's great. Makes you feel good, look good. It's crazy. Yo, Quince is what's up. You guys watch my podcast. You see me in these nice khaki pants, that nice plain white tee, but not all plain white tees are the same. Sometimes they just feel good on your body. That's Quince. Quince.com/more stories. A well-built wardrobe is about pieces that work together. They hold up over time. You don't want to get cheap clothes. That's what Quince does best. They make premium materials, thoughtful designs, everyday staples that feel easy to wear and easy to rely on, even as the weather shifts. It's crazy. Quince has the everyday essentials I love with quality that lasts. Cotton sweaters, organic cotton sweaters, not just cotton sweaters, organic. I'm telling you, Quince is what's up. I wear it all the time on the podcast. You can watch this on YouTube and see my handsome Quince clothing. When me and my wife fool around, I go to take my Quince clothing off. She goes, no, leave it on. Leave all your Quince clothing on. It turns me on. It makes me hot. Make your wife go wild by looking like the husband she always wanted to fix you up into. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/more stories for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's Quince, Quince, quince.com/more stories, free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/more stories. Yeah. And while you're there, give them more cowbell.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Get on, Mike.
I say Sifta.
Jesus.
I didn't know we were on.
Well,
is that how it rolls?
when you got a comic, you just want to get going right away.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's Ellie Mae. That's the newer one.
This
She's 3.
Sifta thing was, you do the radio
Save
shows
it.
which are out.
Save it for
And it's save it for the air.
But there is Craig Shoemaker joining us. Thanks. Joe Prano. You guys know each other?
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
we do.
You
From
know-
another podcast.
There are guys on the road that you love to do their show, their radio show.
Yes.
So we probably have the exact same list.
I'll bet you we do. Heidi and Frank.
Yep.
With Frosty, Heidi, and Frank also.
But before Heidi and Frank, I was always on Kevin and Bean. They were
Okay.
very good to me.
Yeah.
For Irvine and on Brea.
Radio's what made the career for me. I mean, Gino Michelini put me on 5 o'clock funnies all the time, and then all the other 5 o'clock
95.5.
funnies people, whoever hosted that made my career. It made Tim Allen's career. People don't realize that. Tim Allen's
That had
career
to have been syndicated because I first heard it in New Jersey on 95.5 WPLJ. When I was driving to work, I'd be like, I'm going to wait in the parking lot until I hear the 5 o'clock funnies.
Yeah.
Before I did stand up, I was obsessed with stand up like you probably were.
Yeah, absolutely. And Stern used to have people on back when he was at NBC, believe it or not.
WNBC.
Exactly. He would have people on, and I would listen. I couldn't wait to be on there. And then when you go on there, not the best at setting up comedy. If he smells you're doing a bit, that's it. He's
a
out.
reverse Byron Allen.
What's that?
A reverse Byron Allen.
Yeah, Byron Allen's it's like
Here
you've
you
done
go.
those shows like
It's just
Comics
feeds.
Unleashed, and
Feeds,
it's
yeah.
the best.
Just did it a
So
few
Greg, I
weeks ago.
understand you grew up in a crazy household.
Joe, I understand you have a dog in your lap.
Yeah.
It's
Craig,
just-
you make love.
and that-
Joe, how do you feel about parallel parking?
Is that crazy? You get this
Lewis
setup.
and Floor Wax in Denver.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. Preston and Steve in Philadelphia.
I was just gonna say those
They're
guys.
still on too. They're
Yeah, I
doing
just
well.
did it like 2 years ago.
I know one that we're missing. How do we miss this one? Come on, you got it. Like as on the edge as it gets, over the edge as it gets.
Rochester?
Nope.
Oh, tell me the town.
Well, you're gonna get it right away.
Maybe
Phoenix.
Oh my God, I love those fucking
best.
two idiots so much.
The best.
Holmberg's morning sickness.
Holmberg is, and he is sick. You know what they did one time? I talked about, I was kidnapped when I was a kid by a serial pedophile.
Let's put a pin in that.
Just,
Time for a Lucy break. When do I enjoy Lucy? Right before my children get kidnapped by a pedophile. It's got a little flavor pouch in the middle. These
Just
are
like
12
the kids.
Don't interrupt the ads. Just like kids do? Oh my God, that was funny. Kids have a flavor pouch. Oh God. But it's way deep inside them.
Yeah.
Are we putting a pin in that, or am I going to tell you the story?
You're going to go on
being
about Holmberg, and then we're going to go to about when you were kidnapped. Because I don't know the
Well,
story.
this has to do with the kidnapping. So I tell them the story. I don't know how it came out. They get the stuff out of you that nobody else does. You can go as dirty, really dirty, like it's a podcast. Everybody else, you got to be really clean and setups and all that kind of stuff. So he finds out that the guy who kidnapped me had a handlebar mustache. So then he had all the listeners send in pictures of them with a handlebar mustache. He had a whole collage for me. He sent me a whole collage of people there they are. I'm going to rape you. I mean,
Were you raped?
Not raped, but it was not a good. It wasn't a good time. It was
Molested,
5 days.
Okay,
with this guy.
so,
He was a.
No, wait.
Do we really want to open up with this?
Yes.
I need the dog.
Yeah, give me the dog.
There you go.
How old were you?
13.
Oh, you knew what you were doing.
What were you wearing?
I was a service animal. They didn't call it that back then.
All right. You're
Hello,
13, you're in
sweetie.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, I hadn't even hit
Just
puberty
playing
yet.
on the front lawn in your jean cutoff
No,
shorts,
this
no
guy
shirt
was
on.
he was a father figure. I met him after an Eagles game. I was getting
this
autographs. And
classic
he took me in the
Eagles fan.
locker room. Yeah, Philadelphia Eagles game. Took me in the locker room, introduced me to players.
So,
I love our business. It's the only business where you can laugh at somebody being kidnapped at 13 before he hit puberty. It's the only business you can have fun with that.
you know, you're right. Yesterday, I did this guy's podcast, and he asked me questions about Jeannie. He was like way over the line.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "It's crazy. Your wife can you're with a woman that could fuck any NBA player." And I'm like, bro. And he just kept doubling down and doubling down. And he goes, "Yeah, you really believe that? Like, your first time in the locker room, like, you don't think she has like a side door?" And I'm like, what the fuck?
Can you imagine bringing up this topic, though, with anyone else?
No,
like a bunch
that's
of bus
my point.
drivers?
And I was talking to my friend.
They go, tell me more about that, Craig.
I was talking to my friend on the way home, like just recapping what had happened. And he's like, "Oh, fuck, I'm going to kill that mother." I go, "Nah." I go, "You know, it's amazing. If I was just sitting with like Craig Shoemaker or Ian or Jimmy Norton and they said the exact same thing, I'd be on the floor laughing."
Exactly.
Because they're comics.
As a matter of fact, I saw your episode with Jim Norton. And when I was on his show, the only thing he cared about was he heard a rumor that I could blow myself. Who else talks like that? But he was obsessed with it. He kept
You
going,
can't now. Maybe I could lick the...
That's correct.
Could you?
No way.
I could lick the
can't.
tip. But
Now?
No. with these knees?
I remember being in acting
like
class with George Wallace. You know George Wallace, the comedian? We were in acting class together. He was fascinated by it.
You could suck your own dick. Your mama told me.
Suck your... So
Your
there I
mama
was in
told me.
acting class. I put a pencil there just to show him that I could do it with the pencil. And I got full down to the number
So
2.
you could do it.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, I threw my legs over my head. How'd you do it?
No, I'm a bend down guy. Where's this going?
Wait,
Where's
what are you
this
up
going?
for? Hold on.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What are you, want to hear mine? What are you, a prawn? How can you bend over like that?
Something with Bernie. Oh, there we go.
How do you bend like that?
I was very flexible. I was
No
a
wonder
wrestler.
you got kidnapped.
Yeah.
You're in the front yard blowing yourself. What do you expect the guy to do?
Just to bring
Circle?
that back. That's the genius that I'm with here.
All right, so
Just
this
to
is a
bring that
guy
back.
that you knew from your friend of the.
I met him
This is
after an
horrible.
Eagles game. I was trying to tell you, he took me in the locker room, got autographs. I met Harold Carmichael. I'll never
Number
forget
18,
it.
6'7".
Yes.
But how do you just meet an adult at a game?
And he just says, "Hey, you want to meet the players?" I went in, and then he became a
this was-
father figure. I used to actually go with him to the games, which is unbelievable. I didn't have a dad. That's who they always prey upon. I had no dad.
But how does he know you don't have a dad?
Because he found out
He was
right away.
stumbling around the Eagles game by himself.
That's not how he goes. Oh, this one looks homeless.
Like you
This one
stumbled
looks
over that
fatherless.
joke, you fucking
This one-
mealy mouth
this
jerk
one-
off. You stumbled around it. You get so excited. That
That's the whole key to these guys, the Sandusky's of the world. They look for somebody without a dad. If somebody
what
did
happened?
something,
What do you mean, Sandusky? What happened to him?
Sandusky, remember him, Sandusky, the
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, coordinator for the Penn State knitting.
Right, right. He
What
preyed upon kids.
What?
That,
No way.
What do you mean?
guy
what
who worked
happened?
with
He
Paterno?
preyed upon kids who don't have dads, because the dads will beat you up, and they know that. And the
Not
kids
happy
are already
now.
disturbed because they don't have a dad. They become the father figure. That's what this guy did. He took me to games. He would wear a handlebar mustache, big
Hold on,
cowboy
make sure you
hat.
take
dust,
that Sandusky part out.
dust-
We can't fucking. That's all. You don't know anything like that.
What?
So why are you throwing Sandusky under the bus all of a sudden?
He's not only in a bus. He's in a
How do
prison.
you not know we're fucking
He's in
kidding?
a prison.
How do you not know we're kidding?
He's in a prison.
How long are you a comedian? You think we're
He's
serious?
dead.
So now you're rolling with this guy for how long?
Rolling with would not be.
You know what I mean? Like going to games.
I've gone
hanging
to
out.
games. I'm in the 700 section.
Does
That's
he
where I
come over
really
to the
learned to
house?
drink. I'd be a drink out of his flask. I was really into drinking back then because I was not a happy guy when I was a kid. Actually, but this is a true story too. When I came back, my mom told me never talk about this again. That's not a good move, by the way. Anybody listening, it's not a good news. You tell your kid after they say that you were kidnapped and blah 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 blah. You don't say don't talk about it again because then the shame happens. So this describes my mom to a T. So I literally wanted to commit suicide, and I got these. My mom used to dress me up for Sunday school with
At
these.
13, you wanted to commit
with
suicide.
these ties. Yeah. So I had the ties, and I tied them all together. These neckties. And I put them over the door, put them on the handle, and I got a noose I learned in Boy Scouts. And I dangled there for a while. I'm choking. And my mom comes in. This is my mom to a T. We were very poor. She goes, "Oh, my God, what are you doing? Those are new neckties. Get up."
Oh. Was her last name Shoemaker?
You're not supposed to be sad. You're supposed to double down on that.
No, because I love you, and I just I hate that guys grew up. My family was just kind of boring. I didn't
Really?
Yeah,
You don't come from this pain? Oh, my God. If it wasn't for pain, I don't know
Oh,
where
I
I'd
had
be.
pain.
Well, okay. Well, probably self-inflicted, but I laugh at this stuff now. That's the whole part of who I am. I learned to laugh at this, all the pains. One more story about my mom to tell you who she is. I
And
won
then
this
circle
big.
back to
I won this big
kidnapping.
award. We'll get back to that. You know, I had that written down. Topics you can set me up with. I don't even know how it was brought.
if you
How was
ever
it
do
even
a-
brought up?
That's a good Byron Allen.
If you ever,
Oh, you're a big Jerry Sandusky fan.
if you ever do when you
Craig,
do
tell her how you love the kidnapped.
your one man show, do you like the one part of the stage lights up and it's all the neckties like on racks, and these are those neckties.
You could produce my one person show. This is brilliant. Why don't you direct it? Yeah,
Sure.
That's actually the
I
neckties.
got to do my own first, but
Then I won this award.
my dad's Italian, my mom's Jewish, and I'm in therapy. They all fucking stink. They're all so cute.
I know.
Oh,
And then but it motivates you to do the opposite.
Yeah.
When I watch these shows that are like really popular, I'm sitting there thinking, no, he's not going anywhere with this. You know, I want to go to that place. You know, I'm going to sit back in judgment. So anyway, my mom, I won this award, Independent Film Festival. I didn't know who to call. I called my mom. And it was my movie, Love Master. It was called The Love Master of Farrah Fawcett. And so I'm backstage. I said, Robin Williams. I said, my mom loves celebrities. She's in Philadelphia. Would you talk to her? Oh, the Love Master's mother. Oh, yes, I will. Put her on the phone. So I go, Mom, guess what? I'm standing here with Robin Williams, and my film just won the Independent Film Festival. Can you believe it? She goes, that's very nice, Craig. You know not to call me during Jeopardy. I got to go.
that's
I hear,
actually what she said.
who is Anwar Sadat? She does one more and then hangs up on me. And I turn to Rob and I go, she hung up on me. Just goes, I understand. That's all he said to me. I'll never forget him saying that with this compassion of this is what we do go through. You know, here I'm doing this for my mom's attention.
Yeah.
And same with the suicide. Maybe I was choking loudly, you know. I probably wasn't really good. I was on my knees. I just got up, you know, but it wasn't maybe a real suicide, but it's a cry for help. That's what all of my childhood was, a cry for help.
Is doing stand up just that's all that is. I just want my
Yeah.
dad to pay attention to me.
Well, my dad's a whole other story. He left, but he kept coming back with all these new ideas. Entrepreneur, which is a French word for scam artist. He'd have all these
Yeah.
multi-level marketing things. One of the best ones was he says to my mom, Barbara, if you want your child support check, which he literally
Your
never
dad's
paid.
Jack Nicholson?
No, he talks like this. Not Jack's more. He's more hey, dummy. He used to say, dummy, I need you like Custer needed more Indians. You're useless as tits on a bull. These are the messages
What was your
I got
dad's
for you.
name?
Al.
Al, listen to me carefully, Al. You fucking stink. He's a fucking good
He's
kid.
wonderful what he did for me. He became a cult leader, running mule rides in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania.
Your dad, okay.
This
There's
is rich.
so-
This is rich.
Don't forget cult leader dad. So you're
A lot
going
of
to Eagles
pins
games
going
with the
on.
guy.
We're like a pinata.
Yeah. So you're going to Eagles. The dog's dead.
We're back. I killed that dog.
You're more guilt. You're going to Eagles games with this guy. He's grooming you.
Huh?
He's grooming you. This guy.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
So how does it go to like suddenly?
And he goes, we're going to go to D.C. to go to a game. And then he said all these things that would happen. I thought, I'm bragging to my friends. I'm going to go there. They had the guy with white gloves at the hotel greeting you. The whole deal. We got there was a blizzard. We walked from the Amtrak through a blizzard into the ghetto of Washington, D.C.
So he kind of earned it.
He earned it. Yeah, he put some commitment into this thing.
I thought that was way funnier.
Gave me some.
I'm gonna less jokes. I'm really fascinated. I don't know any of this about you. We always just talk about Bruce Smirnoff and Otto and George.
We could get to that.
A clock.
Bruce, do you know Bruce?
No.
All right, okay. We're two ADD guys.
Yeah, but I'm here. It's
Bring it home.
Yeah,
Bring it home.
I got you.
So you really want the description? We got there. It was a ghetto hotel. It was a guy behind bars with skeleton keys in these little boxes, and he hands it to him. We go up to the room. He goes, "Damn it!" And it was 2 beds, and he was pissed off. He went back. I want 1 bed, and that's when I knew things were not going to go well. I want 1 bed to be with my buddy. I'm never forget him. He's convincing me, and I'm just. Listen, I have been a talker my whole life, and I did a lot of talking, and I did get away with not being raped. I really, really did a good job. I've been resilient my whole life, and that was part of it. That's what part of comedy is. It's
How
being
did he
resilient.
sell the 1 bed to you?
He sold it to buddies should sleep together. That's what he said. Buddies should. You're my buddy, right? Buddies should sleep together. And Jay's like, yeah, I'm in agreement with this guy.
No, you know what? It's like, I wish we lived in a world that was like true without fucking kidnapping and weird, creepy shit.
Yeah, and I crawled up on this floor. It was urine. It just stunk like urine with a steam radiator.
How, 5 days you were in D.C. with this guy?
5 days, yeah. And there was no phone. There was no way out. There was nobody I knew. I just was completely stuck in this absolute. It was a flop house for pedophiles.
How was the game?
It was a good game. Good.
How's Carmichael 146 and 2 titties?
No, we lost to the Redskins, actually. But I still have the program. It's a very good memory for me. This was my first out of town. I'd never been out of town. Jersey Shore is the most we did. My mom in her little Volkswagen.
Shoo, I never knew this about you.
Knew what?
That you were fucking kidnapped.
There's a lot
Forget
more.
blowing yourself. Who cares?
Jim Norton cares. That was the topic of the podcast that I was on.
I
with
love
him.
little Jimmy.
Yeah. I just watched you with him. It was interesting. It was really fun to see.
Oh, I just love him so much. Like
Yeah.
it's like finding a wounded bird. I always want to bring him in and put him in a shoebox and take care of him.
Now you got a dead bird.
Oh, look at her.
Over
She's
here.
the fucking best.
Yeah.
What year?
I
did
meant
you-
me.
What year did you start? Oh wait, your dad was a cult leader.
He ran mule rides in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania. He called it Pocono Adventures on Mules. I actually have a story involving Rich Jenny with my dad. Remember Rich Jenny, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the most brilliant comics. Matter of fact, John Maroney just passed away. Turned me on to Rich Jenny. He said I used to book a room. I can't believe you never played it. It was outside of Philly. All the people did it. All the comics were coming down from New York for $150. It was a
What's
great
the room?
room. It was called the Tap Room and then the Ambler Cabaret. Maybe I can't remember if I had you, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think I ever did it.
So he says, this guy's really great. Try him out. And it's Rich Jenny. Rich Jenny taped dollar bills all over his body for one joke. He walks up on stage. I'm made of money. That was it.
What a bad joke.
But he became brilliant. I said to Mulrooney, what are you thinking with this guy? You think and turns out he was one. We all moved out here together, me, Mulrooney, and Jenny. But anyway, me, Jenny, and Glenn Farrington, we visited my dad because we were doing a tour of the Poconos, Wilkes College, Scranton College. And I said, we'll stay with my dad. And he literally has a harem. He calls it his harem of women. He's got got up to 14 at once. They gave
Al,
all,
I take it back.
all their all their possessions were given to him.
He's the love master.
Oh, he's the original love master. It's funny you should say it. I have a story about that too. But anyway, we get there, and I'm going, shh, you're going to wake my father up. And Jenny, I'll never forget, turns to me, shoo, fuck your old man. And the mule he rode in on. And we went out on mules. We went on giant mules, by the way. These aren't, Jenny goes, you have any donkeys that Jesus rode in on? Because they were 18 hands high, big giant mules. They're bred with draft horses and Clydesdales and things like that. But he had that business going, and then
How many hands tall do you think you are?
Do you know about hands? That's how they measure
hands
horses.
in stone.
Hands.
Do you know about this?
No.
Yeah, you measure horses in hands.
Whose
Yeah.
hands?
In the old days.
Fucking guy's spying on me over here.
It was
He's taking pictures of my pictures. Creep.
it was a hand. So
Hey Siri, if I'm 5'10", how many hands tall am I?
oh, that's a good question.
Go fuck it. I can't help you with that. It said
Siri said you're lying about your height.
in my driver's license. I do. I'm 5'10". It says 6 foot. Think I'm an alcoholic?
So my dad would always come up with these schemes. The best one for me as a little kid was we went to my dad says, you want your child support payment, invite your big-breasted friends over. Guess what his new business was? Amway meets bras, like a multi-level marketing bras. He sells bras. So my mom invited. There, I hadn't seen him in years. You know, he was like a leap year dad. I'd see him every so often with a new scheme. I look in the living room. There he is smoking a pipe with my Aunt Barbara, Aunt Dottie, Aunt Fran in bras. With my dad smoking a pipe, going, "Come on, Dottie, turn around, show how it lifts and separates. This is our 3-class model for the full-figured woman." I'm just going, this guy's brilliant. He's got naked women parading and buying bras from him.
Yeah, but it's Aunt Dottie.
Aunt Dottie. Yeah, it's true, Aunt Dottie.
But here's the thing.
Aunt Dottie's still around.
Really?
Hanging out with my mom still, yeah.
But here's the thing about your dad. He has to get bras somewhere. There was a manufacturer where he had like a line of bullshit at the source.
At the source, yeah.
Like he had to show up with bras for Dottie and Aunt Fran.
Oh, he had them all. The 3 clasp. That's the one that was for a real sturdy one for the big bazooms, as they called them then.
How were you at getting bras
But that
off
business went bust.
of women? How were you
Did I just say that?
bust? Do it as Richard Jenny.
Shoo. This business went bust. Shoo.
How were you at getting bras off of women in your days back in the day?
Getting bras off of women. It's
A 3 clasp. It's like go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's like, you need to be Fonzie.
No, you need to be Mark Henry. You need to be like, you need a fucking shovel, a mule, and a fucking a line. You need a chain gang.
Yeah, it was not an easy task. I just go, just do it yourself.
I was pretty good at it. I got the one hand down.
Yeah, the one hand.
Were you good at it?
Yeah. Give
Good
it a
at the
little
bra?
pinch.
And then sometimes it'd be on the front, and I'm like, you could have literally told me that 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm back here futzing around.
I wouldn't know lately. Oh my God.
What's the matter? You're
It's
an
so
incel?
bad. I'm in a slump with
Yeah?
women. Yeah. The dating apps. Oh, love you. Are you on dating apps?
I'm married.
Oh, okay. Are you
By
on
the
dating
way,
apps?
But I met her on a dating
Same
app.
question.
Did you really?
Yeah. Met her on Bumble.
Oh, wow.
Is
Humble.
smoke
My
show.
kids make fun of me. I have young kids. They want me to meet somebody because their mom. Their mom joined a cult. That's a whole other story. That was the end of our marriage. She got with this cult leader and blah blah blah. So anyway,
Hold on.
So many cults in your life.
I know. They say
joined
you
a-
marry your mother. I marry my dad. It's this whole cult thing. Yeah.
That's a different podcast. Your wife joined a cult while you were married to her?
Yeah.
So
I let
where
it
did she
happen
meet-
too. I fed the money to it and everything else. Yeah.
So what was the sales pitch? She comes to you and says, I met this...
3-class bras.
What?
3-class bras.
and mules.
Why can't you get a joke out without laughing, you fucking zilch? Every time he's got a winner, he giggles through it. Hear him? 3-class bras.
It's an indication to the audience. You should be laughing right now.
This is a good one.
So
I liked it.
It was great. What was the sales pitch? Like she comes home and like when she first explains the guy that she met, how does she explain it to you?
It wasn't a guy. It's a woman. It's a woman's group.
With a big
that say,
bush.
get your sovereign freedom, mamas. It's this woman who preys upon these women who are like around 50 or so, right? And she preys upon their vulnerability because now they have the kids
Where
that
did
they
she
want.
meet this lady?
I probably introduced them.
No.
I didn't know it was a cult leader.
Where did you meet her?
Through
In a cult?
through her husband was a director. I met Agape. I don't know if you ever heard of Agape.
Yeah.
It's where I met. That's actually where I met my wife. We had a great marriage for a while.
Agape's not a cult. We're not saying Agape's a cult.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It's a spiritual center. It's about
internet
God is
nerds
love.
will-
It's a beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. We had a great marriage for a while, but then this woman kind of got her and convinced her to get your sovereign freedom. And here's another one. She cried one day, "I'm in a golden cage." Literally, that's what she said. I had her because I would just give her all my checks and everything. Here you go. And then the first cult, they brought her. I should have known this one. That leader brought her to the first leader, which her name was Raven Star. That was her name, Raven Star,
Sure.
who would she would lie on her bed and just tell these women how to live their lives in multi-level marketing. Now give me $10,000 and I'll teach you how to be a millionaire. I wrote that check. I wrote another check. And then that one broke off. This one who ended up her leader, her soul sister, as she calls her. Now they've had like 9 different businesses together, which is, again, what my father did. I
They
married
still
my
are
father.
hanging out?
Oh, yeah.
You think there's a romantic thing there too?
Oh, but I think there's something going. Well, then they had a podcast. As I say these things, I'm realizing
I can't believe
there's a lot of pins. There's a lot of pins.
Yeah, no, you're a
As I'm
dream
s-
guest. This is like
My nightmare is your dream. So, they get.
How
They,
long
now
have
they
you
had a
been-
podcast about BDSM, about being choked and beaten and stuff like that.
let's go over there and kick the shit out.
I would have. I would have done that if it kept the marriage together. I was sure. I'll give you a punch. But
When you've been married
String her up
once,
with the neckties.
string her up with your neckties.
Yeah.
Joe, that was strong.
Got it out that time.
he giggled though. He giggled. Don't ruin the whole thing.
No, he didn't giggle. He got
A little bit. Look at his face.
Yeah, he's
That one I got. I was like, straighten them up with the neckties.
a Will Ferrell character. String them up with a necktie, Tina.
People have to watch the whole episode now with all these callbacks.
They do.
But they're not funny callbacks.
What are you fucking nuts? This is crazy.
The more,
Hold on, hold
the
on,
more
hold
I'm
on,
talking,
hold
the
on,
more I
hold
realize
on.
it's a lot of pins, and it's a little, it might be a little nuts. This is why I don't do it in my comedy act, by the way. I don't talk about this stuff.
Why not?
I'm going to do a one-person show.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. I'm
You would have done it already.
I'm no. I
You're
did.
fucking 66 years old. Don't you think you would have banged this out by now? How many? You divorced once, right?
No,
Twice.
that's
like me.
another story.
I'm divorced twice.
Yeah, but I have some nightmare stories in that area too.
Have you ever had this where, are you divorced? Anybody? No. So just me and you.
Okay.
Have you ever, like, maybe it's 2 years after the divorce, you look back and go, oh, that was her kink that I never saw. Like BDSM with one.
Well, that one for sure. She's got a podcast about. I did not see it whatsoever.
Oh, she just wanted to, she wanted to green light this swing. I'm a fucking idiot.
No,
I'm not saying that about me.
I don't know. I don't really, it's a lot of retrospect. There's a lot of what could I have done differently, and I realized it's her path. It's her path. She needed to go down this path of freedom. She got what she needed out of me. She got the sperm. Got a couple great kids.
And how old are your kids?
Great kids. I have a 12-year-old yesterday. She turned 12. My little Chloe. She's awesome. And I've got a 16-year-old boy. And I've got a, oh my God, almost a pedophile.
I'm so glad you
Were
pulled the
going down-
parachute on that one.
No, I'm still going to say it.
You can say it about my son. You can't say it about my daughter. You can't.
How old's your son?
16.
All right, old enough to go to an Eagles game.
We
I was
just
going to say
went.
she's almost old enough to go to an Eagles game.
I have a 27-year-old works for the NFL, and I have
What
another
team?
son
Or just the
20.
NFL?
Works for the NFL.
Works for the Shield.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He has an office with
From
next to
two different
Roger
marriages.
Goodell. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That one's even worse. Yeah, the cult thing I could deal with, but it's
Like, the first one, I don't know if you ever heard of her, Eileen Wuornos. That's a whole other thing. You fucking, I don't know, stop doing the fake black guy laugh.
You know who ruined the laugh for me is Scheidner. He talks about how people do the podcast or whatever, and he talks about that laugh.
Yeah.
Now I can't watch any show without going, there it is.
I'll
He
tell,
ruined me. Scheidner ruined me.
Brothers do it all the time, and I go, that's a fake laugh. They go, how do you know it's fake? I go, because I'm doing it right now.
Mine's
Every
real.
time you laugh, the dog jiggles.
Mine is real. Because it is funny to me when it's reflected back. I've lived this my whole
But
life.
every time I see you, you're doing fucking Barney Fife impressions, and you have Colt and fucking, you were kidnapped. What the fuck's the matter with you? Open your fucking balls up and get out there and talk about this
I'm
shit.
going to, but not on a
Well,
comedy
Andy!
stage. Not on a comedy stage.
You don't do any impressions of anybody alive.
Yes, I do.
Oh, who?
Morgan Freeman. He's almost dead.
Let's hear it.
In 1966, Andy Dufresne escaped Shawshank Prison. All they found was a set of prison clothes, bar of soap, and an old rock hammer nearly worn down to the nub.
And a three-class bra.
And a three-class bra.
Aunt Dottie
Andy.
sitting in my living room with her
Andy.
titties out.
Andy was watching Aunt Dottie.
Who knew Aunt Dottie had such
have a new
mammoth
one.
bosoms? It wasn't until she strapped in and out of the three-class bra,
I do.
and the veins that ran through those breasts made my little body hard.
And my body hard.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Oh, I got one. I got one who's alive. Patrick Stewart. And when I'm around this area, I think of Patrick Stewart in a very weird way. I'll tell you. We did a movie together, and at first day on the set, they said, "Do an impression of him. He'll love it."
They never love it.
No.
They never love it. That's what
Is this a real laugh?
That's what they did to me with Walken, and I did it, and he just looked at me like I was fucking retarded.
Well, I had an ear for it. I said, I bet I can do him. And I did him as Picard. I said, make it so, number one. He looks at me, you're a dick. Do your comedy skit in El Segundo or wherever you go. And I had never heard of El Segundo, but now every time I pass on the way to Hermosa, I go, oh, there's El Segundo. I only say it like him.
I love that
We're
he
pretty
said
close to El Segundo.
I love that he said El Segundo. Lets me know he watched a lot of Sanford and Son because that was Red Fox's go-to.
I did not know that.
And he always says El Segundo.
Do your little skit on El Segundo.
There's no way a British guy, an old queen, can pull fucking El Segundo out of his ass next to all the cocks. He's got a
Big
fucking
Tribe Called Quest fan.
Yeah, or he
I
loves
did not
Tribe
know
Called
he was
Quest.
a queen. Is that true?
Isn't he?
No, I don't think so. You better
Patrick
edit.
Stewart.
Patrick Stewart?
No, he's not.
No?
No, he's not. It's Ian McKellen. You got him mixed up. But make sure you
No, I
straighten
didn't.
that.
Different
I always just
X-Men
thought he was
character.
gay.
Yeah, me too.
Really?
Well, I
Yeah,
had a
100%.
somewhat
'Cause
gay
his head-
conversation
'cause
with him.
His head looks like your dick.
He looks like a dildo.
Once we loosened up, I did have a somewhat gay conversation. I said, Patrick, you weren't always a regal Shakespearean actor. We'd had a little break, and I go, when you were a kid, you're like a teenager. You have your package. You ever in front of a full-length mirror and tuck it back by your ass and see what you look like as a woman? You ever give yourself a mangina? He goes, yes, Craig, I've done a mangina. Every man has. You're naked in bed, one leg goes, it disappears. You now have a mangina. I go, that's great. You ever try Rocket Man? He goes, what's Rocket Man, Craig? I'm intrigued. Well, if you're circumcised, you tuck it back into the launch pad. You go 5, 4, 3, 2. You got Rocket Man. He goes, let's go home and do Rocket Man. Engage.
Well, maybe he is gay if you wanted to do Rocket Man with you.
Not with me. He says,
Do
let's
you know
go
what a
home.
Dutch
and do-"
rudder is? I just learned that one.
A what?
Dutch rudder. You know what a Dutch rudder is?
No.
So like
A Dutch runner.
rudder, R-U-D-D-E-R.
A rudder.
So you jerk off and I jerk off, and then I reach over and I hold your forearm and go up, and you hold my forearm and go up. So like we're never touching each other. I'm just touching your forearm.
This took a turn.
Yeah, I just learned that one.
I'm thinking about my pedophile now.
I just learned the Adele. You know the Adele?
No.
The Adele, you put your thumb in her vagina and your pointer finger in her asshole, and then you squeeze them and you say hello from the other side.
That's great. Honey. That's great.
Yeah. Just heard that one yesterday.
Have you tried it?
No.
Every sip of Coca-Cola brings you closer to the excitement of the FIFA World Cup 26. Because nothing compares to the joy. So grab a Coke and drink in the FIFA World Cup 26. No purchase necessary. 13 plus in 50 U.S. states and D.C. with a web-enabled device. Ends March 1st with 8 entry periods. Rules at cokeurl.com/soccerrules.
All right, here we go.
What year did you start comedy?
Oh, geez. I started junior year of high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How do I know what that is?
I'm in 1979. I started doing
Thank you.
comedy.
That's the point I'm asking. The reason I'm asking is in 79, like I did 88, there was just comedy everywhere. You could not, they didn't have enough comics to fill the stages.
And when I started, I remember counting the comics with Rosie O'Donnell. Literally, we counted the comics that were out there. So,
But there wasn't a lot of places to do stand-up in
No, there
79.
weren't, but we'd be in front of a mechanical bull once the country western phase went out with the John Travolta on a mechanical bull. Once that went out, then you were there in a stage that once had a mechanical bull on it or a disco ball or whatever it was. They
So
would
there
throw you
was
up everywhere.
one-nighters.
One-nighters everywhere, yes.
Oh, there was in 79.
Absolutely. Or you go up in front of strippers. Go anywhere, fraternity parties.
That's something I totally missed. Thank God. It never works out, does it?
No, of course not. Well, I'm still at it, so it must have.
No,
worked
I mean,
somewhat.
it's never like, well, how'd you do? Oh, I fucking killed.
No, there wasn't.
It's like, you're the reason I'm not looking at this lady's piss flaps.
It did give us the chops. I remember when me and Mulrooney and Jenny moved out here because we had played those places. I remember Chris Rock actually said, he's alive. I can do an impression of him.
There you go.
I told him I moved out with them. He goes, you, Jenny and Mulrooney? He was like, you, Jenny and Mulrooney? He was shocked because he knew we came out here like gunslingers, like you wusses out here in Los Angeles. We're getting up and really doing well because we got the chops. We didn't have these nice comedy clubs with bouncers and things getting rid of people. We were the bouncers. I had a guy come up, humped my leg one time like a dog. He went up like this.
Yeah, it was the Wild West. Did you ever play Betty's Fireside in Denville, New Jersey?
Oh.
It was a bar. It was a stage behind the bar, elevated, and all the softball. Sunday night, Phil Selman gig, 3 comics. We all get $60.
Yeah.
And every softball team in fucking New Jersey just showed up at this one bar. Nobody pays attention. And that's where John Fox was like this 300-pound guy, like Jackie Gleason guy, big, fucking kind of looked like Big John Studd. And some guy just heckles him and he goes, "That's it," and jumps over the bar into the crowd. But he was like a massive guy.
Right.
It was,
right.
but like I was 135-pound, like nerdy, skinny towhead blonde.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's like these comics in LA, they don't know.
No.
I'm going to go to my my alt vegan trans fluid night. Like, what? How you can fucking cater your audience like that, you zilch?
Speaking of that with dating apps, by the way, everything's bi-curious, bisexual.
And bye-bye.
Yeah. So I took this woman out. I talked to her on the phone, and she was great. She gave great phone, which is rare because you have to text. I took her to the Ivy. This is a true story. She orders the following. First date, she orders stuffed vegetables, crab cakes, a lobster, pasta, and 2 desserts. And I said to her, "Well, you're not eating the berries." She goes, "Oh, that's for breakfast tomorrow, and the lobster's for lunch." So apparently, there's a new category called buy dinner, and now I'm by myself. That's my new joke.
Yeah. You don't think she was bulimic?
That could be. I've
Somebody
had
did a
that
joke back in the day, like, don't date bulimics, date anorexics. It's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper, yes. I dated a bulimic once, a very loose skin, and she would disappear for a while. I knew that's what was going on, but she was hot.
They bring the water with
I
them
kept going
into
with
the
it.
bathroom.
Yeah, I'm knocking on the door. Come on.
They bring their water in with them, right?
I that part I don't remember, but I do remember that. But yeah, it's a thing.
Why are bulimics so hot?
I know.
Ever dated a bulimic?
No, but my roommate, back in New York, dated a bulimic.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I was always so mad. I was like, we got to do something about this. I was like, we have to have an intervention. Like her teeth, she's going to rot her teeth out.
I just said how hot they were.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't smile.
Well, they're willing to choke.
Yeah.
What do we have a pin in?
Your dad ran a cult.
Yes. Yeah. So 14 women was his most he ever had. And
Was
they
it
ran the
upstate
mule
New
rides
York?
for him. What's that?
In the Poconos.
In the Poconos in Pennsylvania. Yeah. He also, when I was a kid, anytime I would visit him, my dad only cared about workers. He used to say, "This one's a good worker." And he would greet me, only shook my hand. He left when I was born, but I always wanted a dad. I wanted him so bad. Oh, as a matter of fact, I used to write letters to famous people to fix them up with my mom so they would be my dad. And one of them, Tim McCarver, he's a catcher for the Phillies. And I put a photo, and you should meet my mother. Because I look at baseball cards. I discarded Mike Schmidt because he's married to Donna Schmidt. Larry Bowen married to Shayna Bowen, discarded a Hall of Famer because they were not going to be my dad or marry my mom. But Tim McCarver was the guy. So he never wrote me back. I wrote him a couple times. I sent it to Veterans Stadium. You should meet my mother. Here's her picture in her belly dancing outfit. Another story. So now Joe Buck, sees my show and I meet him. He's a really great guy. You know Joe.
He's been on.
He's really funny, fun guy. Next time I told him a story. Next time I see him, he hands me a ball signed by Tim McCarver, and it says, "Dear son, time to grow up. Love, Dad."
Oh, I didn't know
It's
he had
not
a sense
sad.
of humor.
It's not sad.
It's sweet, sad though. Too. I feel bad for a guy who didn't have a dad and had to deal with a fucking dad that was a. Chad Daniels' stories were amazing about his dad. Like comes into town on a stolen car and he goes, "Could you follow me out of town in case there's to shield him from cops?"
Right.
Tim McCarver can't say Williams.
Williams.
Bernie Williams.
Barry
about it.
Williams. Yeah, he says Williams.
And that reminds me of the great Ted Williams. And Terry Bradshaw can't say groin. He says growing. He got a growing injury.
I never heard that one. I can hear certain things. If you do impressions, you can hear certain things. As Rich Scheidner, he always says "heem."
Really?
Yeah, Harry Cowles, the great Harry Cowles, used to do that. The voice of the Phillies struck him out, not him out.
And how about Bob Murphy? The Mets guy just was a fall down drunk.
Yeah.
It's amazing how like you never lose your job once you're an institution. Like Harry Carey was like had Down syndrome. Like somehow he acquired Down syndrome towards the end. Big thick glasses, just hi.
He was still on the air for years after.
Just looking around. How about that sombrero? He's wearing a sombrero.
He's
Ball won the grace.
drunk on his ass. Exactly.
Yeah, it was crazy. What did you want to be when you were a little kid for a living?
Weatherman
That's a good gig.
was one of them. Yeah, it's so easy. It's all written for you.
You ever done the weather on the road when you stop?
Yeah, they're not happy.
You're like, this is your job? You just read that?
Not only do they read it, but there's certain areas like that have the same weather. If you go to Arizona, the easiest job is the weatherman. It's all they do is really hot and dry, no chance of showers. Back to you, Bob. And then they go to the temperatures by neighborhood.
Yeah.
They go
There's a
98 in Tempe, 97 in Phoenix. Like people in Tempe are going, damn, it's hot here. What if we go to Phoenix and cool off? There's a cold front coming through there.
I like when people say cold snap. That cold snap's coming through. Watch out, that cold snap
that
comes
snap.
through. It was 44 degrees this morning when I walked to the gym with my son.
Oh, by the way, speaking of, where'd you grow up?
in New York.
Oh, so you know.
Yeah.
Did
Hold
you
on,
guys
let me,
have?
Let me take the story. I was just going to tell him, shove it up
Okay.
my ass.
Oh, there was another story.
No, actually, there wasn't.
So, do you guys remember when you were growing up the winter days, like the days you got off?
Yeah,
How did you
snow
find
days.
out snow days? How did you find out your snow day? I was talking about this the other day with somebody.
Ring.
You got a phone call?
The phone would
Wow.
ring in the kitchen.
No way.
Listen to
Yellow.
the radio.
Radio.
Yeah.
Huh.
We'd be around the radio, and we were number 315. I'll never forget it. And we had a damn superintendent from Wisconsin. And they used to go,
Oh,
314, 316. Yeah, we got to go to school. And there was nothing like being off in the wintertime, making igloos. And
how many
and
snow days did you get before you had to make them up at the end of the year? We got 3.
Yeah, about 3. Yeah.
Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
And you remember, like, you get the snow day, and it was about 35 minutes later, just every kid comes out of their house at the same time.
Yeah.
And what's the first thing you do? You start making forts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Forts, and
make-
then you
make-
get to an age where you make forts with tunnels.
absolutely.
And then
all
you
that
make
stuff.
snowballs and leave them for later, and they'd become icy.
And then you went down sledding hills that were really nasty hills. We had one called Suicide Hill. Imagine kids doing that today, suicide. Or bumper hopping. Did you do bumper hopping?
No, what's that?
Really? You get slippery shoes, and you get a ride anywhere you want. Someone stops at a stop sign, you jump on their bumper, and like a water skier, I could go for miles. I could go to any town I wanted because if they would make the right, I need to go left. I just get off and hop on another one. It was
What, you
called
guys
bumper
wear fucking
hopping.
tap shoes as kids? Where do you get shoes that
Any
slippery?
any slippery
scene
boots.
from Back to the
When you're
Future.
poor, there's not a lot of tread.
You need
my
like
friend.
church shoes.
You don't have tread when you're. No, you get like galoshes or something. Remember galoshes?
Yeah.
So yeah, you get there and you're like this, and you could go anywhere until they came out with cars with no bumpers, and then you had to go underneath. So you'd go underneath.
How do you not know what kid's on the back of your car?
You don't know because
Like my
you
floor
sneak.
mats are crooked. I can't fucking leave my driveway.
What you sneak there. Once in a while, they would catch us. Or there's a lot of stuff we did that there's no way it would happen today. We jumped freight trains. We would jump freight trains if we wanted to go
I
somewhere.
like that you grew up in the 1840s.
I know,
I
it
was
sounds
just
like
gonna say, I love that you grew up in a Steinbeck
Yeah, it's
novel.
like I got my
like
galoshes
fucking
and me and a
cannery-
hobo would
What
hop on a
galoshes?
freight train.
Cannery Row over here.
we put bread bags. That was your
Do
insulation.
you know how happy I get when I do a fucking literary joke? I'm like, oh, I'm so
You
great.
pulled out the Steinbeck.
Cannery Row over here. When did it rain frogs? Wait, you freight trains. You hopped freight. What are you, a fucking hobo?
We dropped. Well, there was a freight train. It came, we moved. We were in the city of Philadelphia, in row homes. You know what row homes
Yeah.
are, right? I literally dug tunnels to my neighbors. They were not happy. The parents when
Through
they
the
find-
dirt?
No, through like we'd be in a third floor, like an attic where we would drive. Where I would dig tunnels.
There was Andy Dufresne.
We would dig a tunnel into my neighbor because the neighbor was a friend of mine.
But the tunnel would be through like
because there was a wall separating your house.
Right. So the tunnel would be like through like the fiberglass, like the insulation.
Yeah, through the insulation and through getting in there.
We did it in a kid's house. We didn't go to the neighbor's house because there was driveways and yards. But we did like behind the kid's couch. There was like a little dead space, and we just carved it all the way to his bedroom. And when you're a kid, that's a shortcut, even though it takes 20 minutes to crawl through there like an idiot.
And Andy Dufresne copied me. I covered it with an Elvis poster. It was a poster of Elvis.
You could go to the neighbor's house through the insulation?
Yeah, we go through. It had a tunnel, and Mrs. Rodzowicz found out. And that was the end of that. I was the bad kid. I was always the bad influence kid, the kid with no dad. With the mom that all the dads want. All the dads wanted my mom, and my friends wanted my mom too. She belly danced to my high school graduation party. Her new name was Scheherazade, and she bought bought us a keg.
Well, hold on.
I love the way he goes. Hold on.
Hold on a minute.
Reset.
Not a cult member.
My mom was not in the cult. She was never in his cult. No.
Okay.
He married her.
But your mom has this crisis of conscience where she says, you know what, from now on, my name is
Scheherazade.
Scheherazade,
yes.
Scheherazade.
And she became this whole other person. It was like a hobby that she went through was the belly dancing.
That was her name when she belly danced?
Yes.
It's not like you had to call her Scheherazade through the house.
No, I called her Mom Scheherazade. No, this is
How old were you when this was going on?
This is 17. Because high school graduation, I was 17.
That's like hormones are raging, your mom's
So my friends wanted her.
Yeah.
We taped ourselves one time. Me and my buddy Cerami were doing we always thought we were funny when we were stoned. I don't know if you guys had that going on, but I still think, I'm a genius right now. You write it down.
His act?
You write it down. Really? You do stone material?
Yeah. No.
I write it down. You think it's brilliant, so you find a note. Hamster nipples. What the hell does that mean? It was brilliant.
You have to say that on stage.
Brilliant the night before.
Hamster nipples.
Remember you don't say it again. I can't breathe. Hamster nipples. You're killing me. I mean, something we thought we were geniuses.
Do you say that on stage?
No.
I guarantee you say that tonight. That gets a laugh.
Okay. All right.
You write material stoned. You think it's hilarious. You wake up the next morning, you look at a piece of paper, hamster nipples. Well, that would fucking kill.
I don't know about you guys, but we thought we were geniuses. And here's the other thing. We thought we were going to come up with a catchphrase. That's how we'd be famous. Like the group of guys came up, what's up? Remember that? What's up? Yeah. Here was our catchphrase we kept when we were high. He. Nothing. We thought it would sweep the nation. We actually broke into the Phillies broadcast booth, thinking if we do this in the Phillies broadcast booth, everyone's going to end up doing it. We got caught.
Somebody get him out of here.
We got beaten up by the security guys. My friend's glasses went flying. You
were like Hacksaw Jim Duggan before Hacksaw Jim. Ho!
See, if he came up with ho, we came up with he. That's pretty good, actually. It's when you do something troublesome, like a little devilish thing. Like we walked up to people's. But here's another one. We used to make fun of each other.
I think this is my favorite
we go,
episode.
let's make fun of people. Let's walk on up to people's doors and make fun of them. And George goes, while we're nude. And we went, yeah, that's a good idea because we're stoned. Sounds like a good idea. We have this whole thing rehearsed. Tommy, me, George, Tommy. Cerami's the getaway car. Knock on the door. She goes, she just freezes. And we all froze. Nobody, who's got the opening line? Then I did that's what we did. We did the penis helicopter. And then I ran. And then Cerami takes off in the car. We're like Quest for Fire. Well, not Quest for Fire. Chariots of Fire. And he's riding next to us going, we're naked in the street. George jumps on
This is your own neighborhood?
This is the old neighborhood.
Like she doesn't know who you are?
Well, this is a wealthy neighborhood. No, we were
so
not.
It's not like, oh, it's the Shoemaker boy.
No. It was close, though. It was in the same school district. George jumps on the hood of the car. I'll never forget this. And I'm in the back. Somehow I got in the back, and Cerami speeds up to 55, and George is looking in the windshield going, please let me in. We're going to get arrested. I won't get the Naval Academy. He's thinking higher education. He's nude on the hood of a car. And then he grabs the wiper and goes, I'll rip it off. And Cerami turns it on. You fucker.
What nationality was Cerami?
He's Italian. He's still my best friend.
Cerami's Italian? That's his last name?
Cerami. Yeah, it's a town of Cerami.
I thought he was an Indian kid.
No.
I really did.
He's Italian. Still my best friend.
That's how Japanese people say salami.
Yeah. Salami. Yes.
Salami.
So we had.
You laughed during that when you didn't need to because it was funny on its own.
No, he's not doing it on purpose. He's just not that talented. Do you remember? Do you remember Moonies? The cult, the Moonies.
Oh yeah.
So there was this place in my town on top of the hill called Kip's Castle in the woods, and apparently the Moonies took it over. So the big thing was like, you guys want to go see the Moonies? It's like, yeah. So it took like a couple hours to get there because all the way across town, and we go up there, and then after a few times we never saw a Moonie. So we're like, today we're knocking on the door. So we knock on the door. There's probably like 12 of us, and just some fucking lady answers like, "Hi. How you doing?" I'm like, "Are you guys Moonies?" She goes, "No, they used to be." And she just like gave the most pragmatic, diplomatic answers where all the kids like were unarmed, like, "All right, see ya." And then I turn and I go, "Hey lady, fuck you." And then everybody starts running down the hill. That was my it's working.
If you could do it again, you would yell out a hee hee. It's a rebel yell.
What the I mean, there was
We
an
would do it at
abandoned
pep rallies.
There was an abandoned mental hospital a block from me. Where like before it was abandoned, they would just wander into your home, and I would come home from school, and there'd be like 6 cop cars in the driveway, and there'd be a lady in my basement just, "Please don't let him take me back. Please don't let him take me back. Please don't let him." Like that was a normal occurrence. Like the people from Overbrook Hospital would just walk around.
When it closed, did you use that as like a place to hang out, smoke pot, drink? and all that?
I didn't smoke pot till I was 19. We would go up there. Like some kid would bring his dad's gun, and we'd all have knives and sticks and bats. And just walk around because we heard there was homeless guys in there.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
So you were going to kill him?
No, we just didn't. We had to protect ourselves because, homeless guys are going to get you. As
They weren't
knows.
called homeless, though, back then.
What?
They weren't called homeless back then.
Bums.
Yeah, bums.
We got to bring bums back.
There's
That'll
bums,
help.
the bums are in there.
Nobody wants to be a bum. So we went up there once, and there was a chapel, and there was like pentagrams all over. Like kids went and spray painted. The whole place was trash. And there was like a confessional booth. And we're all like, "Let's go in there for confession." And we got bats and guns. And this homeless guy just sticks his head up and goes, "Boo." And we all just go, "Ah." And we all just ran down the hill. Like we were such chicken shits.
Are you still friends with your buddies from back then?
No. One guy I got, what's amazing? You'll like this because you're a program guy. It's like this one, Joel Martin, this one guy that lived at the bottom of my street, the Martin brothers, Danny and Joel Martin. He was the younger one. And just for like a week, I'm like, I got to get in touch with Joel Martin. I got to see what he's doing.
Yeah.
A week. I get his number. I hit him up on Instagram. I find him on Instagram. I leave my number and I wrote, "My man." And he writes me back, "Really appreciate you reaching out. It's been hard." And I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. So I'm like, "What's your number?" He calls me. I call him back and he goes, "Man, I guess the news got all the way to the West Coast. His fucking son died in a car accident."
Oh.
And I'm just like randomly reaching out to him.
You randomly, and he thought you were there just.
He thought like somebody
through
here,
the
like
grief.
big mouths were like, "Hey, you know what
Right,
happened to John?" I'm
right,
like, "No, I was just calling to say what's up. Other than that, how you doing?"
But my opinion is psychically that is what happened.
Yeah, well, no, for sure. Like
No,
you're spiritually dialed into
energetically,
something.
when you're dialed in, that stuff happens. I'm amazed at some of the results of when you shift into higher consciousness, higher vibration. I just did I do this thing, a guided laughitation. I did one at a recovery center, and he looks at you like, "Is this nuts? Am I hearing?"
No, I was seeing if he was awake.
And we did this thing.
Guided laughitation?
Yeah, it's guided. I take people through intentional laughter. If people have a hard time meditating, you can definitely intentionally laugh. Ha 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 ha. You do these exercises. You say out loud. I have them say out loud what's getting in the way. It's a Zion Healing Center over in Utah, and she says, "My daughter hasn't spoken to her in many years, right?" And when it was finished, I said, "Ooh, boy, I'm feeling something like vibrationally. Your daughter will contact you." I didn't know it would happen this fast. It was the next day. She texted me. I had chills. I could not believe the daughter had called her the next day, and she, Instagram DM'd me. "After that thing you had us do, my daughter called me. And now we're in touch. Now they're healing." So it tells you what laughter really does, and that's really what I'm about. I mean,
that was
that's
a perfect opportunity to hit her with a hee hee.
They might have done that.
And also let us know that you're following in your father's footsteps with the cult.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a whole cult of the ha ha. Now it's ha ha.
Guided laughitation at the Zion Healing Center. Totally normal. Totally normal.
Bring your big breasts.
By the way,
friends.
out of everything you said today, that's the weirdest fucking thing you shared.
Is it really?
Well, it's just I've heard of people getting kidnapped. I never heard of a guided laughitation.
No, I came up with it. I have another thing called chuckle chatter. These are proprietary things like a laugh bath. You've heard of a sound bath. I do a laugh. I did it last night. And you literally shift people's consciousness. It's neuroscience. It's neuroscience of joy.
Walk me through a laugh bath. How's this go down?
Real quick. All right, just breathe through your nose.
Well, you gotta be quick. We're at 50 minutes. We got 10 more minutes.
Breathe through your nose and let out a ha. Ready? All of us. See, you're laughing. So I do ha exercises because ha is a beautiful spiritual word. Hallelujah, aloha, Haagen-Dazs, Halle Berry. But you literally, ha is a cleansing word. But then I increase it. I go, ready, and
Holocaust.
That's real. That's not the black guy.
Nothing's beating that.
Yeah,
nothing's beating that.
I can't move on. I can't move on. And that will never be out of my mind now when I do a laugh.
Oh, God, you're going to stop yourself from saying it every time now. Ed Norton.
So I take the people through these exercises. They do mirroring exercises and so forth.
What's that mean?
I do this. Well, if you started laughing, I have that side of the room do it, and whatever you're doing, I imitate you. If you're going ha 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 ha, I go ha ha ha. It's a mirror exercise.
Is this how you make money instead of stand-up comedy?
I don't make money doing this.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do not. I mean, I make pennies. But what matters to me is my purpose, literally, is to help heal the world. That's it. Everybody's arguing about politics. Go ahead. It's all your ego.
It is
It's your ego really
out
thinking
there.
that you are making a difference. You're protesting, you're yelling, you're making an enemy out of somebody. It's a different enemy every day. It's fed to you. I don't buy into the feeding. I don't buy into this. I don't take the clickbait. And I just say, okay, I'm only going to offer this. This is the only positive thing that I can do. And the other thing is, it's comedy's subjective and laughter's not.
Right.
Like Patch Adams did great work, right? But if you showed up in my hospital room with a clown outfit, I'm going to pull the plug. I'm not interested in a clown.
Can you imagine?
They're not making me laugh. I'm going to kill myself. If you don't know, that's
Do you know Bruce Smirnoff?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
we will close with Bruce Smirnoff stories.
Let me tell you something. Yeah. So
I love him so much.
Yeah.
He looks exactly the same.
yeah,
by the way.
yeah. Well, without the fro.
He looks like the guy that wears the Big Bird costume.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like he would just slide right into the costume and go, look at me. Look at the size of my feet, babe.
He's very, very like Catskilly, and his delivery though is very contagious, and it's funny. That's how he talks. One time I imitated him on the phone with his mother. His mom had a lot of money. He used to say in his act, he goes, "Ladies, I'm not the most attractive guy, but my mommy's got not a lot of money. I'm a bat swing away from $10 million. Mommy, you dropped something. Shoot."
A bat swing is fucking
bat swing away from
diabolical.
I told that joke on stage. Oxygen mask popped out of the ceiling.
I moved to L.A. because I figured it's going to be artsy fartsy.
I
It's
love
gunsy knivesy.
It's gunsy.
It's gunsy knivesy.
I meet these women. They're like snapping turtles. They're ready to go at any second. I meet them. They're like a jack in a box on the second to last note. That's where I meet them.
I've said that 1,000 times to people like, that's when I meet him right there.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a classic. I just saw him in Florida. I just stayed with him.
I know you guys FaceTime me. I was laying in bed.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
right.
I was like, there's no way I'm not taking this FaceTime. And I had to get up at 5 to go to the gym with my...
And you weren't feeling good that day.
Oh, that's what it was. I was sick.
Yeah, you were sick.
But fucking A, you guys made me feel better.
Made you feel better?
Laughter vibrations.
I know you're making fun, but that's actually true.
No, how am I making fun?
Laughter's the best medicine.
I mean,
Why is it not
am.
being deployed at scale? Why are we not out there bringing more laughs to the world? That's all we have power over. We're powerless over people, places, and things.
But that's what we are doing right now.
Of course we are.
This is probably one of my favorite episodes of all time.
Oh, come on. Really?
Kyle. I mean, when have I laughed like this?
It's
you
good.
know when he goes to Kyle.
Kyle,
he's really...
if you think it's good, notify your face. I'm just kidding.
He had 2 callbacks. I couldn't think of a show. What's your guy's name again? Randy? God damn, he looks like a Randy.
Looks like a Randy, doesn't he? Yeah. He's been with me for a while, and I'm building a team. Another thing I'm doing is a laugh mob. Now you've seen flash mobs before. I tried this with multi cameras in a casino in Louisiana. I know it is cult-like, isn't it? I'm my dad. By the
You
way,
are your dad.
I got into multi-level marketing too.
What does that mean, multi-level marketing? I'm stupid.
It's like
pyramid
it
scheme.
started with Amway. They call it a pyramid, but when you're in it, you don't call it a pyramid.
But what does it mean? Like, explain it.
Well, okay, I'll give you an example. I got involved in this thing called Amway. Do you remember Amway?
Yeah.
So I was young, and they said, call your friends. The only friends I know are a bunch of drunks. That's my friends.
Right.
So they said they gave you 3x5 cards. The two things, you can't lie and you don't want to tell them it's Amway, right? So they give you all the answers to anything they're going to say. So I call up George. I go, hello, George. I'm real serious because I want to make a lot of money. I said 6 hours a week and make $1 million a year. It's, oh my God, you get a yacht. I'm down for that. Then I had plenty of pot smoking time, drinking time.
Yeah.
So I call him, I go, George. He goes, he knew something was up because I didn't call him his nickname. So
Which was?
Megaphone. Okay. I go, George, I'm having people over on Tuesday. It's really important if you were here. He goes, you're having a party on a Tuesday? Is there going to be poontang there? Now I got to look at the 3x5 cards, answer for, is there going to be poontang there? And I came up with, you'll have everything you ever dreamed of if you're here on Tuesday. And I meant it. Uh-huh. So, so they show up, and my sponsor drives all the way from the Poconos, ironically, to Philadelphia to my house that I had with this bunch of dudes. And they come with cases of beer from my Amway, from the Amway program. And they're there, what's going on? And who's the goober with the easel? Who's my sponsor going to go show them on the easel, the Amway plan, which is a pyramid.
Was he in Amway?
My sponsor?
Yeah.
No, not a sponsor, my sponsor in Amway.
Oh.
He had a suit on. Who's the goober with the suit with the easel? Your dad? They know my dad. They thought it was my dad.
So Amway's a scam?
Amway is a business out of Ada, Michigan. I know everything about it. And they sell all these different products.
Yeah,
but it's not about the products. It's about this. And this is the plan. He gets up there. You see this circle? No. He's got this Shamokin accent from Pennsylvania. This is you. And he goes, that's not Stein. He takes up the whole board. George goes up, draws a big circle with tits on it.
But multi-level marketing with your tits friends.
So then you get 6 other people under you. And then they get 6 people, and the money keeps getting funneled and funneled and funneled. That's multi-level marketing.
So a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they don't call it a scheme. They think it's...
No, you just said multi-level marketing many times.
Because
so
I'm programmed
I got you.
to not say it, to not say pyramid.
You would have been great in a cult.
He runs multiple cults right now.
I can't ever do it. It's too much pressure. I'm too codependent. I'm
you make brothers and sisters do it.
I'm ridiculous.
Were you an only child?
Yeah. No.
Who?
That's a whole other story. Let's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whole other podcast.
Buddy,
yeah, I grew up with all females, so
Same.
I'm very influenced on. Well, my first shave was something called an epilady. Literally, it's called the epilady.
I remember the epilady.
Took the hair out by the root. That's a
I
clean
remember
shave.
pantyhose came in that egg, the legs egg.
Please let me tell you this story.
When I mentioned legs on the Billy Gibbons, you had no idea what I was talking about.
Legs pantyhose in the egg. My mom loved Halloween. Comes home from work early. She takes an X-Acto knife and she makes 4 moon slits out of the egg material, right? She puts them in my eye sockets for Halloween so I could be a geisha girl, full-on geisha girl. So I'm not kidding you. This is like, I had no peripheral vision, and my friends are ghosts running, and I'm going, wait up, and I've got little sandals. Wait up. I'm a geisha girl. My mom's, you're very beautiful. She dressed me as a girl every year, fishnet stockings. Every year I was a girl. But that was the worst one. There was a geisha girl, literally super glued these legs, pantyhose, plastic pieces to make me into full Asian. And I married a Japanese woman.
You did? Is that the cult lady?
I did. No. Oh yeah.
I
She
wouldn't
grew
think
up
a
in
Japanese
Japan.
lady could fall for the okie doke.
grew
I
up in
think they'd be
Japan.
strong. Strong.
I wouldn't think a Japanese woman
could fall. Japanese are rooted in
What
discipline.
are you talking about?
I'm
name
talking
is-
about
their name is-
Japanese women not falling for the okie doke
Japanese, they
because
fell
they
for-
have that iron discipline.
They fall for drive your plane into that ship. That's what they fall for.
That's honor.
Right. So this was honor. She's got plenty of honor in the cult. They got their sovereign freedom. Now she's out of the golden cage. I'd like to be in a golden cage for like a day. It's
Put the newspaper down so I can go to the
It
bathroom.
is. What's unbelievable to me is why, sometimes I go, come on, God, give me like a break. 2 days. 2 days where somebody's normal. You know, if something normal happens, I asked
Randy
my friend.
seems like the most normal.
Randy is very normal.
Randy's the principal in Breakfast Club.
That is
okay, shitbird. Right?
I see. Oh, that's a good one.
I met Randy at a Lakers game.
Oh, that's right. He did go to Lakers.
Yeah, he was here at 9:30. I go, I like a man that's early.
Yes, unlike me.
You were here early.
I guess so, yeah. I am actually an early guy.
Are you a beat yourself up guy?
No, not really. You know, I'm very happy.
What's a character
defect?
I forget who I asked this to.
Yeah.
What's a character defect you've brought into multiple relationships?
That's a great one. Rescuing. I'm a big rescuer.
So here's the thing.
My ex-wife lived in a treehouse when I met her with no running water. She had to walk in the woods.
Japanese lady?
Yeah, in the woods to her toilet. She had to walk on. Oh, this is perfect for me.
She gets in my hot tub. The woods, and you look up. There's a fucking Japanese lady about 30 feet above you, just what?
Taking a leak. Oh. Yeah, so she was the perfect rescue. And
but why?
It started with my mom. I tried to fix her up with guys.
But how does that become a negative? Because you would. I
know it's terrible.
No, I know it's a negative. But armchair quarterback, you go, well, that's great. You're helping people out. Like, where does it bleed to becoming?
I'm glad you mentioned that. This is what I'm working on with myself.
But how does that?
I'll tell you how it bleeds. Right. First of all, I rescue people. I give them jobs. I get a lot of jobs, hundreds of jobs I've given people, not only working for me, but other jobs. I fixed up 9 marriages. So
sounds horrible,
right?
What are you talking about? It sounds nice.
I'm glad you mentioned.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I would think so. None of the people speak to me. Just about none of them speak to me. And I figured it out, though. I had to figure this out. Why, when I help people, do they not speak to me or they resent me? I remember one, I got her a job. She's the head of a department of an agency. I got her the job. I found out about it on Facebook. Never thanked me. Then she calls me to go, I heard you're mad at me because I didn't thank you. And kept on going, didn't say thank you. That's the way so many people are this. Anyway, I have it happen all the time, and I got to work on it, rescuing. Here's the thing. If I'm going to break it down, what's my role in this? It's me playing God. They want to think I got this myself. And they want to think I didn't need you. You're the one that did this. I didn't ask you to do this. So all of these rescue things are about me. If you get down to it, it's about me
getting validation.
Yeah, exactly right. So
not people pleasing. I say that to guys. They're like, "Oh, I'm a people pleaser." I'm like, "Bro, you're 4 days off of fentanyl. Make me a list of all the people pleased with you. You know what I mean? What you are like me, you're a validation addict, and I do things because I know I'm going to get the attaboy.
That's it. That's exactly right.
The thing is,
so isn't it great though that we get to our role in that? So then we get to.
I can help you with this.
Really?
Yeah. In recovery, it's unity service recovery. Unity service recovery.
Yeah.
Guys like you and me, it's hero, victim, perpetrator. Hero, victim, I save you, and then you don't thank me the way I think you should thank me. Now I'm the victim.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Now I'm the perpetrator. Yeah. I'm back. No, it's okay. I didn't know. I thought maybe you lost my number or something. Yeah. Oh, that's the circle. Hero, victim, perpetrator.
Yeah. But I hate the word victim. I hate victims.
Well,
but I am one.
That's why I hate when guys go, my disease is in the parking lot doing push-ups, waiting for me. I go to a lot of meetings. I've never seen a disease banging out reps between cars. It's between my ears.
I will tell you, though, I have a lot of stories about this. Is in recovery.
Oh, you're coming back, Craig.
In recovery, the amount of acceptance I have had, which is so beautiful. My mom and I didn't speak for years, and one day I came up with the word radical acceptance because she did all these non-mom things, even telling me what to do with the predator. She says, don't ever talk about it. Not a good idea. I did this is the best thing I could ever advise anybody is really radical forgiveness and radical acceptance. And that
Why do you need the word radical?
Because normal, what's that?
Just fucking radical, bro.
Fucking rad, bro.
Because I
tubular acceptance.
I think vibrationally up levels it. Because now I'm really going to do this. As a matter of fact, I have to do that with my mom. She still says certain things.
You know, page 417.
But I can't wait. No, I don't have memorized things. I don't memorize anything.
Acceptance is the answer to
449.
all my problems.
I thought that was 449.
Maybe in your fucking old first edition big book, you fucking dinosaur. All right, we got to go.
Handwritten by Bill. I have that edition.
He went to his first meeting like this. Yeah!
On a freight train.
Keep going, keep going.
He had a threesome with the Wright brothers. He's old, I tell you.
Come on.
I'm one bat swing away from $10 million.
I want to do a podcast with everybody who does Bruce Smirnoff. That would be hilarious. Everybody just talks like Bruce Smirnoff.
His mom had what did she have, Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
And he does this one-man show. Right. It's at the Sportsman's Lodge in the Valley. And I'm like, I've never been to I mean, literally, I'm just in from Jersey, and I make friends with Bruce. He goes, come to my one-man show. So I go, and he's got this easel, and he's got, before, he didn't have a slideshow. He had big placards that he had on the thing.
Everything's about your health, and today I don't feel so good.
And so he goes, and he has, his headshot was from 77 with a big Jufro.
Right.
And he goes, when my mom died, she left me $10 million. And I was so touched and moved by this. I just thought to myself, I'm going to dedicate all this money to people suffering with Alzheimer's. But instead, next card, I got hair. I was like, this is the most brilliant man I've ever met in my life. I got hair. That's right, babe.
One time we were in acting class. For the very first day of acting class, he literally he makes me literally laugh till I can't breathe.
I'm powerless over Bruce.
So this one woman, so this guy, I won't say his name, but I'll imitate him. He goes, okay, class. Today we're going to say why we came to class, who sent us to class, and what we hope to achieve in class. So the first woman goes, she goes,
Patrick Stewart.
I'm here because my husband is a producer, and he thinks that I should do this. And he goes, and Smirnoff with the whisper sides, he knows he's got 3 hours to bang his mistress at the Four Seasons. Everyone who would go, he'd have a sarcastic comment. Then it comes to him, he goes, my name is Bruce Smirnoff. I'm here because I heard if I study with you, I'm going to be big, because I was a loser in high school. I was a fat kid. I was so fat, my picture came off the wall. So he says this to the class. By the way, they're all serious actors. They're not getting his humor at all. And he goes, and I met you at Candy's party, Halloween party. You were dressed as the Queen of Diamonds. And the guy goes, I was the king. He goes, I don't know what made me think you're a queen. He goes, you had the crown. And he goes, I think I'm saying the wrong thing right now. I'm not going to get famous, babe. And we were thrown out of class from laughing so hard. I could not stop.
A memory I never would have thought of until this moment. I saw the Ice Storm with him. It was me, him, someone else, and Barry Katz.
And Barry Katz.
Yeah. So Barry's like, I don't know what this movie's about. So Smirnoff, the kid gets electrocuted in the ice storm. You know what I mean? You know that part? In the ice storm, the kid gets electrocuted, and the theater's fucking shocked and silent, and you just hear, not good. All right. Gotta go.
Jay Mohr's my uncle.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time, 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.